everyone. Welcome to the second session of the Microsoft 365 Learning Session. For today's talk, I'm going to discuss about Microsoft OneNote. So, before I begin, I will first introduce myself. My name is Dumbrique, a student of Asia Pacific College and a second year in BS Computer Science, major in Cybersecurity and Forensics. So currently, I am the Director for Documentations of APC-Microsoft Community and an alpha of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. If you will have any questions regarding my talk, you can just email me at ksdumbrique@student.apc.edu.ph or at kyledumbrique@studentambassadors.com. So, what do you think OneNote is? OneNote is a Microsoft technology aligned to the Office 365. OneNote is your very own digital notebook. With this tool, it can help you capture your ideas, keep you organized, and share your ideas. So, how is this possible? This is possible because OneNote and OneDrive is connected with each other. When a user in OneNote creates a notebook, it will automatically save and sync in OneDrive. OneNote has native called OneDrive Sync. When there is changes in your notebook, it will automatically save its changes and also sends the changes out to the other devices. So let's explore this tool. As you can see in your screen, this is what the OneNote looks like. So let's explore its parts. First is the notebook list. This is where you can see the list of your notebooks. If you want to add or create more notebook, you can see it in the plus notebook to create your own and it will be added to the list. Just click the name of your notebook and you will directly go into it. Next is the notebook section. So this is where you can find the section list of your notebook. Just like the notebook list, there is a plus section to add / create your new section of your notebook. Next is the notebook pages. So, notebook pages is the list of pages that you have in the notebook. Also, there is a plus page in order to create a new page in your notebook. Next is the ribbon. So, the ribbon is where you can see and explore the familiar tools. So, we can see here the file, the home, insert, draw, view, and help. So, you can explore it in your own time so you will get familiar with it. Next is the search. So, in this search, well, as the name implies, you can search here the things you don't know and it will tell you what to do. Next is this. You can select or move paragraphs by just hovering into it and move it. So click or drag the gripper to the left of a note to select or move it or right click it for more options. Next is to resize notebook containers. So drag the edges to make note fit the page or drag the entire frame and move it elsewhere. Lastly, share your work. So we have here a share button and when you click it, you can share it to your friends so that they will also be notified about your notes. Now, let's talk about the tips and tricks of OneNote using its online version. Now, I'm gonna tell you how to go to the OneNote online. So first, you need to log in to your office.com using your APC email. And this is it. So here, you can just click OneNote and here.
You can choose here the notebooks you want to go into. So I'm gonna choose Kyle at Asia Pacific College. And now, it redirected me in my notebook.
First is the use of tags. So on tags, we can classify and prioritize important notes which we can search for later. So if you want to use it, you can just click the line of text you want to tag, and you can see this in the ribbon wherein it's in the home. Next is click the tag that you want in when the menu appears, and apply multiple tags on your important notes. So here are the keyboard shortcuts of tag.
Here in the notebook, we can see the tags under the ribbon Home. So here it is, tags. So for example, I want to use to do. I will just click on it and create a list. There. Or if you don't want to you click it, we can just use the keyboard shortcut. So for example, I will click Control 1. There it is. So just use shortcut. Also, you can do this. So for example, hi, and I will highlight it and choose tags. So I want to choose highlight and I click it. Or hi, and then click it, and for example I want to use Control 2, and there it is. It's highlighted as important.
Next is indenting and outdenting of your notes. So with the use of the shortcut, we can save few seconds. So instead of grabbing the mouse, just use the shortcut and it will be indented and outdented. So here we can use Alt Shift then right arrow to indent, or Alt Shift left arrow to outdent. Also, for me, I prefer to use Tab or Shift Tab.
So here I will put just random paragraphs. There. After that, so I will show you how to indent. Alt Shift right arrow, and there you go. And for outdenting is Alt Shift left arrow. If you don't want that, you can also use Tab for indenting and Shift Tab for outdenting. So there you go. You have saved time for just clicking the shortcuts.
Next is using the record audio. Here, OneNote can capture every word on your audio recording that can be saved on your notebook.
Here, we can go to the insert, click audio, and here I am recording. So hi, and then I will stop, and it is already loading here. So if I click it, you can hear my voice that I've recorded. So I will, and here I am recording. So hi, and then I will, you've heard it. Also, if you don't want that, we have also another cool feature here under home. Here dictate, and it's like speech to text too. So here dictate, type this text, and there you go. I'll click it to stop, and here it is. So I didn't type anything, I've just dictated it.
Next is building a wiki with EasyLink. First is the referencing info from the internet.
So if I want to reference from the internet, I will just click here. Click for reference, for example, and then I will highlight this reference. Go to insert, click the link, and then type in the address for the reference. So for example, facebook.com, insert. So if I click this, it will redirect me to the Facebook. There we go.
Also, we can use it to reference your page.
If I create here page, I will go here just for fun, and then here I will type click to redirect to hi page. So I will just first copy the link to this page that we want to link, highlight this, click the link, and paste. So here we go. So if I click here, hi page, it redirected me to the hi page. Additionally, there is a keyboard shortcut for this. So if I click Ctrl K, the link will appear. So display text, for example, is YouTube, and for the address is youtube.com. Click insert, and here it is. So if I click it, the YouTube is already here.
Next is we can draw with pen or marker.
We can see it here in the ribbon. So draw, and we can choose here what we want. If I want to use pen, you can choose here for the colors here. So I would like this, and for the thickness I want to choose this. So here I have drawn. Also, if I want to choose here, for example, highlight, and I can just use here thickness. I would like to choose green, and there we go, I've highlighted it. Also, we can move it by just hovering into it, click it, and drag it. There we go. So here we can highlight this all. So there. Also, we can move it by clicking the delete, and delete. Additionally, I can erase it by using the eraser. So here, erase, and there we go. If you don't want to use the draw anymore, just click the type so that we can start typing.
Making tables. So OneNote has another way for creating tables.
As we all know, the usual way of creating table is clicking insert and choose here table, and choose here the rows and columns you want. So there. However, in the OneNote, we can just use the tab and enter to create rows and columns. So for example, I type here hi and then click tab. Look, it created a row. So hello, then I choose tab. Yes. So if I click the enter button, it have created a new column. Yes. And there we go.
Next is capture your notes. So here, we can use pictures to attach in our notes.
To insert picture, I will go here in the ribbon, insert, and choose picture. First is from online. So if we click from online, we can search here for anything powered by Bing. So if I want cake, I will search here for cake, and there we go. So I will click here, insert, and the picture will be in our notes. It is just loading for a bit. And if you don't want to use the Bing, we can use here from file. So choose file and search for your picture. So if I use this, insert, there we go. We have here a picture from our file and a picture from online, powered by Bing.
Next is sharing your notebook. So as I said earlier, there is a feature wherein we can share this to your friends or other people.
For the last discussion for the online tips and tricks, here, share, click it, and here we can choose anyone with the link, which if you give them the link, anyone can access it. If you choose people in Asia Pacific College, so only people with the email address at student.apc.edu.ph can access this note. If people with existing access, so this is for people whom you already gave the link to before. So for specific people is by choosing only the email of the people you want to share it with. So here, allow editing. So if you check it, people whom you share it to will be enabled to edit your notes, and if you uncheck it, they can only view it. So for example here, also here in the anyone with the link, you can choose here and up until when they can access it. Next is set password. So if your note is a private note, you can set here a password. So if they have the link, they can only access it if you gave them the password.
And that's it, guys, for the online version. Stay organized. Next is for the tips and tricks for the desktop version. So we can use this keyboard shortcut, Windows R, and the command prompt will show, and just type OneNote.
Here, I will click Windows R and type OneNote. So click enter, and there my OneNote will now appear. So if you do that, make sure that you have already downloaded the OneNote onto your device. As you can see here, what we did earlier in the OneNote Online is also here in my OneNote desktop version.
Next is for the keyboard shortcut of creating a new page, wherein we can just click Ctrl N.
Look for these pages, so we have the hi and the just for fun pages. So if I click Ctrl N, and there we go, we have added another page. So new page.
As with the online version, there is also tags in the desktop version. Here are the keyboard shortcuts of tags in the desktop version.
In the desktop version, we can see here under the home, the tags. So here. So if I click to do, there, step 1, step 2. See, there we go. Also, for the keyboard shortcut, so for example, Control 2 and important. There we go. Also, we can also use the highlight. So highlight. So if I highlight this, and choose here for the tags, highlight, there we go. Here we can choose find tags to look for the tags that we've created. So here are all that to do, the important and the highlight.
Also, we can rearrange our ideas. So if there are sudden change of ideas or things to do, you can easily rearrange it using the Alt-Shift-Down arrow or Alt-Shift-Up arrow.
Here I have created some random paragraphs. So if I click Alt Shift down arrow, as you can see, this whole paragraph have moved down. And Alt Shift up arrow keys to move it upward. So you can easily now move your paragraphs using this keyboard shortcut, or if you don't want it, you can just hover here and move it.
Next is also indenting and outdenting. So as with the online version, we can use Alt Shift right arrow or tab for indenting and Alt Shift left arrow or Shift tab for outdenting.
So if we want to indent here, I will just click the Alt Shift right arrow key and the Alt Shift left arrow key for outdenting. Also, just click the tab if you want. So here it's the same for indenting and Shift tab for outdenting.
Next is the easy math. So with this, OneNote can perform simple math questions. So just type any simple math question, so add equal sign and then press spacebar key.
Here is an example of the easy math. So I will just click 15 divided by 5, put equal sign and click spacebar, and the result is automatically there. So for another one is 85 times 15 is equal to, then there it is. So we can just easily compute it using the easy math feature of OneNote.
Next is take some screen clipping. So this, with the use of this, it can create screen clippings and tell OneNote where you want to file them.
Here, just click Windows Shift S. And there we go. So we have here for the rectangular snip, freeform snip, window snip, full screen snip. So for example, I will just clip this part. It has been saved to your clipboard. So if I click paste, and look, here it is. This is the picture.
Next is making cross-reference. So we can just use the double right and double left bracket, and it will now link you automatically to the page of your note.
Just like with the online version, we can reference some pages in our notebook using the bracket. So here I will put the double left bracket and I will choose the just for fun page. So I will type just for fun and end it with two closing bracket, and there we go. It automatically link it. So if I click this just for fun, we are now redirected to the just for fun page. So also we have here the insert link. So just like before, we can choose here the text to display, the address of what we want to reference for, and we can also choose here for the location of where we want to put it. So for example, hi, I will put hi, highlight it, click the link, address is facebook.com. Okay, so here it goes. So if I click it, we are now in our Facebook page.
Also, just like with the online version, we can record audio.
In the desktop version, we have here the record audio and the record video. So if I want to record audio, I will just click this. And there we go. It's already recording. Stop. So if I want to hear it, I will play it here. So if I click this,
And there we go. It's already recording.
so there it is. For the for the record video, so here, I click that and stop. So here it is, the record video. So I can just click this for it to play. So there, we can see my video.
Next is designing your notebook. So with this feature, you can personalize your notebook. First is changing the color tab of your notebook.
Here, we can change its color tab. So if I choose here, so this is my section, quick notes. I will right click it, choose here section color. So if I choose green, it changes to green. So if I add another section, and I will right click it again, choose another color. For example, is purple mist, and there we go.
We can also add page templates on the notebook, so we can just easily click it if we want to use this template.
For the template, we can use here insert page template. So just click this. Click this and the templates will appear here. So we can just choose a template here. So simple lecture notes, and there we go. For history class notes, so we have here a lot to choose from. There. So if you want to save it, save current page as template and just choose a name for it.
Next is adding rule lines. So these rule lines can serve as a guide in handwriting and drawing. If you want all new pages include rule lines, click Always Create Pages with Rule Lines on the Rule Lines menu to apply your last used style each time.
For adding rule lines, we can click here for the view, rule lines, and choose here. So there we go. So if you can see it there, so there, if you can see it, there. So we have here different choices, and if you don't want it, just click none. Also, if you want to change the theme of your OneNote, just click here for the account and choose here for the office theme, either for colorful, black, dark gray, or white. So I prefer black. So here, the switch background is to temporarily switch it to a different background. So if I have the black, it will change to white. And if I have white, it will go back to black.
Next is sticky notes on your screen. So with this feature, we can use OneNote as a sticky note feature on our desktop.
For example, I am in my home. So here, I will click the Windows plus N. And there we go. The sticky notes for OneNote has appeared. So we can just here important. There. So to do. So there. So I can just easily look into my sticky notes here, and there it is.
Lastly, for the other keyboard shortcut. So if you want to select a title of the page, just click for Ctrl Shift T or Command Shift T. If you want to insert hyperlink, just click Ctrl K. If you want to highlight words, just click Ctrl Shift H. If you want to insert date and time, just press Alt Shift F. If you want to show or hide ruler lines, Ctrl Shift R. If you want to create a new or if you want to add a new subpage below the current page, just press Ctrl Shift Alt N. If you want to search through notes, just press Ctrl E. If you want to open another OneNote window, press Ctrl M. If you want to create new notebook end section, just press Ctrl T. And lastly, if you want to move current note to a new section, just press Ctrl Alt plus M. So that's all everyone. Thank you for listening. So if you have any questions, just email me or you can type it on the Q&A section and someone will get in touch with you soon to answer your question.